Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Mr. Falana and I'll be talking to you about business studies and giving you some in-depth information as to what the course is about and also reasons why it might be good for you to study it when you get to year 10. Now, some of you might be wondering what business studies actually is, and it can be quite hard to think about that because most people don't really know what business studies is. Well, business studies is about the study of finance, marketing, operations, and human resources. So really, with business studies, it is about understanding how the world works, because you could say that the world does in fact revolve around business, because everything we do and see has some sort of business connection to it. What that means is that every business has these 4 areas in which they work towards to make sure that they are successful. And without these 4 areas, most businesses might struggle to operate and struggle to make any money. So you might notice that finance is about money, which is really important because businesses have to manage their income and also manage what they're spending money on. When it comes to marketing, this is where we look at things like advertising and promotions. You've probably already seen some sort of advert today or might even see one later on. Human resources is about managing people. And finally, operations is about what happens behind the scenes and how a product goes from its raw material to a finished product that you are able to buy in the shop. Let me talk you through why you might want to study business here at Lambeth Academy in year 10. Business will teach you a lot about how you can be a successful entrepreneur and why your favorite people in business are probably so successful. And being an entrepreneur just means that you are able to take a risk to start a business and show off your skills. And there are a range of characteristics and traits that you could learn and also try to develop yourself in order to try and be as successful or even more successful in the future than your favorite people. You have a lot of skills that you can develop and they can be transferred into your studies at year 12 and year 13. This could then lead on to you studying business or something similar at university. This course also helps to open up a range of career opportunities for you. And there's a list here of the different types of jobs that you could be in. But just remember, it's not always limited to just this list. There are lots more jobs that the business qualification can be very useful for. In your first year of studying business, you look at this first unit, which is called Investigating Small Business. So you look at things like enterprise and entrepreneurship, which basically means what it is to start your own business. You look at how businesses spot an opportunity and how they can put certain ideas into practice, meaning how an idea comes from nothing and is turned into something real. You then look at how businesses can become effective and also understanding what things outside of a business can either have a positive effect or a negative effect. The second year of studying business in year 11 will look at the bigger picture of how businesses are then successful, how businesses grow and why they grow. And then you look at the other functional areas, which I explained earlier, about marketing, operations, finance, and human resources. This will look at them in more detail and understand how they really help a business grow. So this is how you will be assessed in this course. You notice that it says here that there are 2 papers. And what that means is that you will sit 2 papers which are weighted equally at 50% each. Paper 1 will assess most of the knowledge you've covered in your first year, in year 10, and paper 2 will assess most of the knowledge that you've gained in year 11. And the exams are both 1 hour and 30 minutes each, and there are no higher or lower papers, so everyone sits the same paper. And it will also be sat on different days during the GCSE exam period. Now here is some information on if you study business studies but on an alternative pathway. And what that means is that you might sit a combination of 1 exam and 2 pieces of coursework. Now the exam will be 1 hour and 30 minutes and the coursework will consist of tasks that are designed to test your knowledge that you've gained during the course. This will also be able to be done during school and as part of your homework so that you can make the most of your learning. I hope that this presentation has helped you to understand a bit more about what business is and why it might be a good course for you to study. Okay, I've added some information here about how to contact me and the specification that you can look at, which gives you some more information about some of the topics and tasks that you might be doing. If you see me around school, please say hello and ask me some questions, as I'm always happy to help you out. Thank you very much for listening and take care.